It is Wind Down Wednesday, and we are happy to see Chef Paul Mattison from Mattison's 41. Wind Down Wednesday, sponsored by Sarasota Manatee Originals. And Paul, of course, one of the originals.
Originals,
Which we love.
yes.
So great to have you back with us.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Not only are we talking about all things wonderful at Mattison's 41, but at Savor Sarasota, it is truly my favorite 2 weeks of the year.
It is.
And you guys are doing it up right at Mattison's 41, which, by the way, is not overly noisy. No, I feel like we should point that out.
It's very comfortable. The ambiance is beautiful.
But you have a really good reason about how you know it isn't noisy. You just did a big redo.
Yeah, and you know, carpeting is important in a restaurant. And I hear that so many times that people complain about it being too noisy in a restaurant.
Especially as we age. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
We all like to talk about how we age, because we are.
But you also got to understand that psyche of it makes people eat faster, turn tables, makes people drink more.
The excitement, you mean, the noise. So it's a balance.
Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know.
Maybe in the bar you keep the noise fine. I feel like the bar area needs noise. The restaurant needs to chill.
I think you're doing it just right.
You're doing it perfectly. Speaking of perfectly, you are perfectly searing 3 things at once, which is quite a talent. Tell us about your menu.
We have a lot going on. So this is part of Savor Sarasota, and we did a couple things different this year with Savor Sarasota. Usually we feature some of our popular items on the menu, give a choice of an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. This year we wrote a whole completely different menu. None of these items are on the regular menu.
Oh,
so
I love that.
new things to try.
That is sexy and new.
Yeah, and I think we're finding out quickly, a lot of them are going to make their way to the menu permanently. Try to keep them more lighter in style and summery and so on.
All right, so the scallops are enormous and beautiful.
They are, and we're searing those. We get some roasted, pan-roasted carrots going on, excuse me.
Okay.
And then
Look
we
beautiful if you
a
can't see these.
those are pretty, aren't they?
Yeah,
very
And we made a potato latke, which just a little egg and a little cornstarch, some fresh dill, a little salt and pepper, and some shredded potatoes.
Okay.
And so we just cooked those kind of over medium heat and some little bit of good olive oil. And
Mine always fall apart. What is the key?
I heard the word cornstarch. Yes, I never
instead of
thought
flour,
of
we
that.
use cornstarch. It's lighter. It's
Mine are just
it's
blah.
not as carby.
But yours are never blah. You do something special in there.
Just a little salt and pepper, a little touch of fresh dill is all we put in there. It's very simple, but
And the key to your scallops is hot and quick?
hot and quick. Nice fresh crust. You want to put a nice crust on there. Scallops caramelize. There's a lot of natural flavors and sugars in the scallop itself that really come out, and the flavor gets great when you put a little crust on them.
And then I see you're pouring a French wine, a French rosé?
Yeah, I did a little French rosé from Provence. You know, there's so many great rosés. I noticed you guys were drinking a California one earlier.
Yes.
And you can use just about any red grape. Just get the skins off the contact during the fermentation pretty quickly, and you end up with a rosé. But it started in Provence. It started in southern France, the southern Rhone region.
So rosé all day is really a thing,
It
right?
is. It absolutely is.
Thank you.
I will tell you a tip I learned from you like 10 years ago, Paul. You said don't fiddle with your scallops until they let themselves loose themselves.
Yeah.
And like, you know how you go to flip them and it's too early and you scrape them apart? You taught.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that.
He did a cooking class a long time ago, and I feel like that's the only reason I can actually cook a scallop now. It's because you don't mess with them until they let themselves loose.
And it's scary because right at first they feel like they want to stick, but give them a minute, let them get that crust, and then they'll turn over nicely for you.
All right, Paul, I'm looking at the menu here because there's nothing I love more than Savor Sarasota menus. You've got the scallops. Shout out quickly about the other options for entrees.
So, what's on there?
You've got quinoa.
There's a quinoa.
That's a nice vegetarian option.
That's our vegetarian vegan option.
Yeah.
And dolma is a grape leaf. So the grape leaves are stuffed with a little quinoa.
That sounds
And
great.
really kind of a nice little twist on maybe a
All
slightly...
right, a rack of lamb is going to excite a lot of people.
Can't hurt. Can't hurt at all. I love lamb. Love lamb. Always grew up with lamb. The skirt steak is fabulous too. We use the outside skirt. There's an inside skirt and an outside skirt. And the outside is much more tender.
Absolutely. And it used to be a value, and by the way, it's not anymore. So the fact that you've got that on your Savor Sarasota menu, it's like the level of a fillet.
But can we
It
talk
really
about
is.
the poutine at the start here? Beef brisket poutine?
That's because she's from Canada. She wants to talk about
I did that for you, Trace. I did that for you. We needed a Canadian dish.
I will be there.
All right, in case anyone has not gathered, and we're going to tell you every day for the next couple of weeks, Savor Sarasota is going on now through June 14th. It's 3 courses, $40 at dinner. Madison